The eighth station, Jesus consoles the women of Jerusalem. We adore you, O Christ, and we praise you, because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world. As the crowds approach, I see Jesus followed by his mother. I almost didn't recognize the man who showed me love and compassion. He speaks to me and the other women who were with me. He says, "Weep not for me, but for yourselves and for your children." He sees how many will reject him and embrace the world by saying femininity and motherhood should be thrown out, that it will blur the lines and disregard our nature as the serpent did in the garden. The serpent knew that the seed of the woman would be his downfall, and throughout history he attacked God through the woman. Time of Moses, Pharaoh killed many children to prevent God from rescuing his people. Herod too tried to thwart God's plan of salvation, as it has been written, "Then was fulfilled that which was spoken through Jeremiah the prophet, saying, A voice is heard in Ramah, mourning and great weeping, Rachel weeping for her children and refusing to be comforted because of her children are no more." He saw in that moment the suffering of the children to the pagan god Moloch. He saw how the Romans would cast the children into the river under the bridges because they were unwanted, only to have the Christians rescue them and show them love. He saw further into the future where a new form of human sacrifice was to take place, where the woman would reject motherhood and sacrifice their children in the most brutal way. He said to weep for yourselves and for your children, yet it was hard for me to understand what he meant. I was blind, but now I see. He showed us in that brief moment that as a spouse he thinks of others before himself. If we only knew the fullness of the meaning of that encounter, we all are the women of Jerusalem. Let us pray. By Jesus, help us to see the gift you have given us in our mothers and by the children they bear. Bless the world through their loving hearts. Console the wounds that never bore children. Hold close those mothers who have lost their children, and draw those who sought an abortion into your divine mercy and make them whole again. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with you. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Jesus Christ crucified, have mercy on us. Amen.